couple of years ago, they had a couple of friendly games here as well, and it came out in busloads. Just incredible to see the amount of support that they offer their team. Love me to see that sort of support here.
So hello guys, welcome to my channel. I have new हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्स्क्राइबर गरिदिनु होला। यो नेपाल भर्सेस क्यानाडाको क्रिकेट भइरहेछ गाइज। ल गाइज लास्ट ओभरमा छ गाइज, अब के हुन्छ। सो गाइज ओभर सकिएछ, अब न्यू ओभर आइरहेछ। अब नेपाल चाहिँ अब कति ओभरमा गइरहेछ भने 14 ओभर सकिसकेको छ गाइज। विकेट कतिको हो? एउटा विकेट 14 ओभरमा एउटा विकेट। नेपालको लास्टै बेइज्जत भयो यार गाइज। अब तपाईको भोटिङ चाहिएको छ गाइज। जस नेपालको लागि अब पचार आइछ।
नेपाल भर्सेस क्यानाडाको हेलो गाइस।
ब्रेक टाइम
अब बीचमा अब यसरी 15 ओभर चालु भइरहेछ। र बलिङमा आइरहेका छन् नेपालका स्पिनर सनी लामिछाने। पहिलोबाट डट भएको छ। यदि नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला। दोस्रो बलमा लागिसकेका छन्। दोस्रो बलमा 1 रन लगेका छन्। नेपाल भर्सेस क्यानाडाको म्याच आज भइरहेको छ। नेपालले दोस्रो बलमा पनि 1 रन आएको छ। अहिलेसम्म भने विकेट ललित राजवंशीले मात्रै लगेका छन्, जसमा 6 ओभरमा आएर पहिलो बलमा विकेट लगेका थिए। हो हम्म, 15 ओभर पनि समाप्त भइसकेको छ अब। नेपालले 15 ओभरमा 45 रन 49 रन र 1 विकेट लगेको छ। यदि युट्युबमा नयाँ हुन्छ भने सब्सक्राइबर गरिदिनु होला। अहिले हामी हेरिरहेका छौँ नवीन साई फलाक ट्याङबाट लाइभ। राजवंशीले 2 ओभरमा 8 रन खर्च गरेर 1 विकेट लगेका छन्। गुलसन झारे 2 ओभरमा 6 रन गरेर 0 विकेट र करण केसीले 5 ओभरमा कति विकेट रन दिए? अहिलेसम्म 15 ओभर प्राप्त भएर 49 रन दिएको छ र 1 विकेट लगेको छ।
एकदम दामी गरिरहेको छ नेपालले गाइज। विकेट नलगे पनि तर रन चाहिँ दिएको छैन त्यति धेरै। नेपालले आज दामी खेलिरहेछ गाइज। सपोर्ट। सो गाइज नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्सक्राइबर गरिदिनु होला गाइज। लाइक कमेन्ट गरिदिनु होला गाइज। लगायत सुरु भइसकेको छ।
Hello guys.
ल गाइज हेलो सबैजना वेलकम माई च्यानल गाइज भइरहेछ ऊ बलिङ दाम्मी गुलसेन
No surprises there that not being down well. Not been part of the top order for quite some time in Canada. He has opened the bat as well. Partnership of over 100 runs against the NCC who were touring in Toronto, Canada, all of last week. Played it against NCC, first game against NCC. And on top of that,
White Tiger channel.
wide. Decent contest was actually one of the first times that we've seen this summer in terms of ODI or one-day format to see the Canadian batting lineup really fall into lives. So some quality starts coming out of that series. Good time as well, Brenton. It was the perfect warm-up for Canada coming into this ODI series. Starting to lose a little bit here with the extras. Very tight with their line and length. Wide full so far and one no ball. 8 extras in total.
Hello guys.
Delivery that could go for more runs.
Wow, ball fielding. Wow, some ball coming. Ball fielding. यस्तै गर्नुपर्छ. Wow, 3 बलमा 2 वाइड हालेर फिल्डिङमा लागेका छन् कुशल मल्लले हाम्रो पास दिएका छन् 15 ओभर 3 बलमा 15 ओभर 3 बलमा 15 ओभर 4 बलमा चाहिँ 52 रन खर्च गरेर विकेट लगेको छ. My God. एक रन 15 बल 5 बलमा 53 रन खर्च गरेर एक विकेट लगेका छन्. यो विकेट ललित राजवंशीले लगेका हुन्. उनले 6 ओभरको पहिलो बलमा हाम्रो विकेट प्राप्त गरेका थिए. 16 ओभर फेरि 16 ओभरमा बलिङ आएका छन् सनी लामिछाने, नेपालका मेन प्लेयर भनेर चिनिने। 16 ओभरमा बलिङ आएका छन् सनी लामिछाने, नेपालका मेन प्लेयर स्पिनर सनी लामिछाने पहिलो बल डट गरेका छन्। दोस्रो बल चालु गरेका छन्। स्पिनर सनी लामिछाने पहिलो बल डट गरेका छन्। दोस्रो बल चालु गरेका छन्। दोस्रो बलमा 1 रन खर्च भएको छ। तेस्रो बलमा पनि 1 रन खर्च भएको छ। सोह्र ओभर 3 बलमा 55 रन खर्च गरेर 1 विकेट लगेको छ नेपालले। यदि युट्युबमा नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्सक्राइबर गरिदिनुहोला। यस्तै गरी हजुरलाई लाइभहरू देख्न पाउनुहुन्छ। फेरि 18 सेप्टेम्बरमा पनि नेपाल भर्सेस ओमानको लाइभ हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ हजुरले। विकेट! सन्नी लामिछाने विकेट! यस सन्नी लामिछाने विकेट! विकेट लेख्नुहोस्, विकेट! चौथो 5औं बलमा विकेट आएको छ सन्नी लामिछाने।
Sandeep Lamichhane as well, who gets the breakthrough. Canada lose their second 5 for 2 now. 16.5 deliveries, and Fargat Singh goes for 17 off 35 deliveries. Just when Canada looked like they were starting to build a partnership, get a base to be a bit more attacking.
सन्नी लामिछाने विकेट लगेका छन् अहिले। एकचोटि बिचमा यसरी नै हामीले विकेट लग्नुपर्छ। क्यानाडालाई हामीले यसरी धेरैको टार्गेट नपाउन सक्छन् नेपालले। हाम्रो बलिङ गरेको छ आज 16 ओभरमा। 16 ओभर 5 बलमा चाहिँ 55 रन खर्च गरेर 2 विकेट लगिसकेको छ नेपालले। लामिछाने 3 हेलो गाइस। नेपालले 17 ओभर समाप्त गरेर 56 रन खर्च गरेर 2 विकेट लगिसकेको छ। यसरी होला अहिले आउँछ, कहिले भएर बस्नु होला। थ्याङ्क यू।
लिम्बू ब्रदर्सलाई थ्याङ्क यू तपाईँले मेसेज कमेन्ट गर्नुभएकोमा।
बस्नु होला, अहिले आउँछ। आइसकेको छ। अब 17 ओभर चालु भइसकेको छ। 17 ओभरमा चाहिँ पाउँछ होला बलिङमा। एकचोटि भन्नुहोस्। विकेट विकेट लिनुहोस् यहाँ अहिले विकेट प्राप्त हुन्छ अब 17 ओभरमा को आउँछ भने हेरौँ
Really hope from a Canadian perspective that now that he's been out there for 51 deliveries, he's going to need
17
one
ओभरमा
big one.
56 रन खर्च गरेर 2 विकेट लगेको छ नेपालले अब 17 ओभरमा आएका छन् बलिङमा कुशल मल्ल आएका छन् पनि स्पिनर रन हेलो 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 गाइस राम्रै छ अहिलेसम्म यस नेपालले आज बोलिङ राम्रै गरेको छ 17 ओभरसम्म पनि 56 रन खर्च गरेर 2 विकेट लगेको छ हामीले 30 ओभरसम्म टिमलाई अल आउट गर्नुपर्छ जसरी पनि नेपालले जित्नको लागि हामी नेपालले जितोस् भन्न चाहन्छौँ हाम्रो पहिलो बल डट दोस्रो बल डट तेस्रो बल पनि
एकदम
राम्रो बोलिङ गरेका छन् कुशल मल्लले
एकदम दामी दामी आज चाहिँ नेपालले बहुत एकदम दामी गरेको छ गाइस त्यो तपाईँहरू सबैजना हेर्नुहोस् लाइक एन्ड सब्सक्राइब कमेन्ट गर्नु होला गाइस नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने
राम्रै बोलिङ गरेका छन् आज कुशल मल्लले
Yeah, absolutely. Like a couple of overs to win. My opinion.
आमा ओभरको लास्ट बल गर्न आइरहेका छन् कुशल मल्ल एक ओभरमा 1 रन खर्च गरेर कुशल मल्ल गएका छन् चाहिँ रोक्नुहोस् अहिले आउँछ नै आउनुहुन्छ यसलाई सब्सक्राइबर गर्नुहोला सब्सक्राइबर गर्न चाहिँ नभुल्नुहोला किन अब आएका छन् 18 ओभरमा सनी लामिछाने आएका छन् उनले 4 ओभर गरेर 70 रन खर्च विकेट लगेका छन् अनि यहाँ 4 ओभरको 5औं ओभर गर्न लागेका छन् आज नेपाल जित्छ अवश्य जित्छ आज नेपाल चिन्ता नगर्नुहोस् दोस्रो बलमा चाहिँ बनाएको छ
थ्याङ्क यू ब्रदर तपाईँले भनेको जस्तै हुन्छ आज चाहिँ नेपालले बहुत दामी खेलेको छ लिम्बू ब्रो तपाईँले दामी भन्नुभएको छ आज चाहिँ दामी खेल्छ नेपाल चाहिँ आज दामी खेलेको छ धेरै दिनपछि हो दामी आज यत्रो ओभरमा पनि यत्रो थोरै रन दिएको छ लास्ट आज चाहिँ नेपालले दामी खेलिएको छ आज चाहिँ नेपालको अवसर एकदम जित्छ जस्तो फिलिङ्स भइरहेछ गाइज
ब्याटिङलाई
तपाईँ
चाहिँ कस्तो छ थाहा छैन बलिङमा चाहिँ जो हाम्रै गरिरहेछ नेपालले अहिलेसम्म हामीले ब्याटिङमा सुधार्नुपर्छ पछि आज वाइड हालेका छन् सनी लामिछानेले वाइड हालेका छन् लामो ओभरको चौथो बल गर्न आइरहेको छ। एक रन आएको छ। यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ यहाँ सब्सक्राइबर गर्नुहोला। 18 ओभर 4 बलमा 60 रन खर्च गरेर 2 विकेट लगेको छ नेपालले। अहिले बलिङमा छन् सन्दिप लामिछाने।
लास्ट बल
अझै 2 बल बाँकी छ। दामी हामीले यसै गर्नुपर्छ। विकेट दिएको छैन। यस्तो गेममा चाहिँ डिआरएस हाल्ने खासै एनआर के हो 19 ओभरमा 61 रन खर्च गरेर नेपालले 2 विकेट प्राप्त गरेको छ। T20 वर्ल्ड कप भयो जस हामीले चाहिँ आज राम्रै गरेको छ। अहिलेसम्म 19 ओभरमा पनि 61 रन खर्च गरेको छ जम्मा नेपालले।
कार्पेटको शहंशाह क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ मूल्य होइन नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ भारत साउजी
19 ओभरमा आएका छन् कुशल मल्ल।
do all we can in the background trying to pressure everything we can to make sure that we get the issues we're facing remedied and fixed up. And again, we don't have quite the quality camera that we would quality of feed that we would like to give you either right now. No power, we're on a backup generator right now, and no internet, we're literally on a cellular phone tethering to bring you these pictures. We are, well, quite rural here in King City, so it's pretty miraculous we're actually being able to bring you these pictures at all right now. No, it should be better. We apologize. As soon as possible, and we'll promise to keep you updated on that. Canada continuing to grind away here. It's going to be a grind. It's not going to be 320 plays 280 every one of these ODIs here. It's reality of associate cricket. It's reality of
आज नेपालले चाहिँ ब्याटिङ पनि राम्रो गर्छ। यति रन नल्यायो भने त दामी हुँदैन। सबैले नेपालले सब एकदम पर्फेक्ट भइरहेको छ। धेरै दिनपछि अब
it's a test of wills, isn't it?
यति
Test
त
of character.
हुनैपर्छ।
Test against some tight fielding. But Canada will feel comfortable knowing that Harsh Tucker is out in the middle. He's 6 off 12. He's coming off a half century against the MCC. What he does so well is he's able to build that innings. I mean, when he gets to that point where he thinks that it's the right time to launch, he can quickly change the strike rate and accelerate the innings.
Misfield, rare one, backward point, throw it down on the skipper. Really cost anything. There's going to be a single anyway. 4 singles from Mala's second, 20 have been bowled. It's 65 for 2.
को लागि सबैभन्दा उपयुक्त स्टेनलेस स्टिल वाटर ट्याङ्क पञ्चकन्या एसएस ट्याङ्क 10 वर्षदेखि गुणस्तरीय सेवामा समर्पित।
Can't wait, don't wait. Something stop fantasy.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी ब्रान्डको असली नेरो
प्राकृतिक राग भएको विश्वासिलो गुणस्तरीय अनि राम्रो नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ भारत साउजी
Change your bowling. Can see Lala Rajpach. Sandeep Lamachane. In place, close catching cover 2. As Dhaliwal continues to be very obdurate, doesn't he? He's not really looking to score a lot of the time either.
पहिलो बलमा 0 रन आएको छ
Is this part of the game plan right here for Canada?
Well, I'm hoping that they're going to show a little bit more intent soon, especially Navneet Dhaliwal, who's been there for 60 deliveries off 23 runs off 60 deliveries. We talk about the intent so often. There's a big difference between defending a ball dead versus defending it into a gap. Still try and rotate. Still try and put some pressure on the fielders.
Really good diving effort from Bim Sharkey, who's a backward
यो
point.
पोइन्ट आएको छ अहिले
You sense that particularly the Nepal fans here are desperate to start to sort of try to get into voice, try to get some impact on this contest. It is a very surreal sort of Monday morning feel, isn't it? It's like everyone's finding their way back in and just trying to just work out what to do on a surface that neither side knew what to expect from. Nicholas Curtin said at the toss that they haven't played here in a long time, so they don't know what to expect either.
There are some of the players who have played local cricket over the weekend, though, so there is some experience there.
21 ओभर पनि सकेको छ अब
Another quick over.
21 ओभरमा
21
66
gone.
रनमा 2 विकेट
66
लगेको छ
for 2.
नेपालले
Charlie, हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी आउनेछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
प्राइम विलेजबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT 550 XT
गाइज फाइनली 50 ओभरको गेम खेल्दैछ नेपाल गाइज तपाईँ हेर्नलाई रेडी हुनुहुन्छ भने हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ गाइज नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्सक्राइबर गरिदिनु होला गाइज 50 ओभरको खेल्दैछ नेपाल गाइज
आइसकेको छ अब 21 ओभर चालु भएछ कुशन मल्ल आइसकेका छन् कुशन मल्ल 2 ओभर गरेर 5 रन खर्च गरेका थिए
Shumala into his third
लाइक
over.
गर्नु होला सब्स्क्राइबर
Funny bowler to watch, isn't he, Kushalmala? Looks very innocuous, but he's actually quite clever. He's quite canny. He relies a lot upon sort of subtle changes of pace.
Slow through the air as well, making the batters wait. Quite different from what we see these days when the spinners want to dart every ball in. Still value in flight.
Chip back towards Mala. Did that carry?
क्याच
Maybe
मिस
not quite.
catch
Don't
miss
think it
for
quite
her.
got there.
गर्नु
Well, asking questions here, Kushal Mala. That one popped up. Maybe diving forward, but always difficult in your follow through.
Dhaliwal comes down the track. Lamachani's going to have work to do.
So
Gets the
fine,
dive in. But can't cut it off. Better from Dhaliwal. A bit of intent there. It was tossed up again. It's a nice cover drive and beats the dive of Lamachani. That long off, he can't cut it off.
Good shot this from Navneet Dhaliwal. The first time that we've seen him use his feet as well, coming down the track. Almost a release of a shot. After that. Gonna call it a drop catch.
You just can't tell you whether it carried or not with the angle we had. The Nepal fans, the biggest group of Nepal fans who right square the wicket, they seem to indicate that it might have just carried. But it was kind of similar to the Rajbanshi dismissal of Johnson, actually. Another one that just sort of stopped in the surface. And given the Dhaliwal that close LBW call in the first over, living a bit of a charmed life as 5 runs come from Mala's third. It's 71 for 2.
22 ओभर सकेर 51 रन खर्च गरेर 2 विकेट लगेको छ नेपालले
The Bible, us the
अहिलेसम्म
सबै आवश्यकता
नेपालले बलिङ चाहिँ राम्रै
त्यसैले
गरेको छ, विकेट चाहिँ झार्न सकेको छैन।
हिमालयन
जसरी पनि
ब्याङ्कमा
विकेट
गएर
झार्नु
पैसा
पर्यो,
तिर्ने कुरा गर्नेछ
विकेट विकेट
अनि
होइन,
आवश्यक
नेपालले जसरी पनि विकेट झार्नु पर्यो।
हिमालयन ब्याङ्क
22 ओभरमा पुगिसक्यो, अन्त पनि 2 विकेटमा लगेको छ। 22 ओभरमा आएका छन् बलिङमा राजवंशी।
See Sampal Kami warming up down at long off. The question will be, does Rowan Powell want to continue with the spinners in tandem? Surprise thus far for me. Still no Depender Singh Iree, although they could be saving his overs for Nicholas Kurt. This one beats the outside edge, a nothing shot from Thacker. You have to remember kind of struggles at the death for Nepal, particularly in 50 over cricket in recent times. The last 18, 24 months, Iree's been kind of one of the go-to death bowlers in that third and final power play. Not many off-spinners in the world, are there, who specialise as a death bowler, but he's a unique kind of bowler with his trajectory and his style.
Positive signs here for Canada. Navneet Dhaliwal using his feet down the ground on 2 occasions in the previous over, picked up a boundary as well. So maybe just starting to switch gears here.
There's that use of the feet again, and a very elegant stroke from Dhaliwal. Speculating off air about potentially Dhaliwal, with all his experience, might start to look to escalate and advance things, and that, well, for me, alongside the big 6 down the ground, probably the shot of the day.
Shot of the day, and confidence written all over it from Navneet Dhaliwal. Good use of the feet. And he said, enough's enough. I'm going to start being a bit more aggressive. It's a change in the body language as well. His shoulders just a bit broader. Feels like he's had enough time out there to get his eye in. He's settled in.
The outside edge. Thacker's probably something we're going to see quite a little bit through this series is batters not find it easy early. 23 balls, 78 for 2.
Wishing you all a happier home.
चिल्लो प्लास्टर मात्र गरेको बाहिरी भित्तामा एसियन पेन्ट्स ध्यान ग्रुप लगाइहाल्नुहोस्।
विदेशबाट ई-सेवा मनी ट्रान्सफर मार्फत ई-सेवा वालेटमा पैसा पठाउँदा काठमाडौँमा घर छुट्ने मौका।
सम्पाल कामी आएका छन् अब 23 ओभरमा।
Will be the change we speculated about. Sampal Kami
ओभर गरेर 11 रन
coming
खर्च
for his second
गरेका छन्।
burst
अब
over the pavilion end here,
उनको
replacing
लागि चौथो ओभर र गेमको
Shumala.
लागि 23 ओभर गर्न सम्पाल कामी आएका छन्।
Surprising move this.
नेपालका फास्टर बलर सम्पाल
We
कामी।
were going so well with spin.
अहिले
Gonna have
बल
to make
बल
sure
भएको
that
छ।
the line and the length is as solid as it can be now in Nepal, especially with pace on and with Navneet Dhaliwal on the other end feeling more comfortable. He's got his helmet back on. He's seen the ball better. After a couple of boundaries under his belt, confidence has risen.
र अहिले लाइटको छैन, हाम्रो आएको छैन। साउन्ड चाहिँ के भयो? साउन्डै आएको छैन अहिले त। साउन्डै आएको छैन। हाम्रो अन्तिम बल गर्न आइरहेका छ सफल गामी, हामीले जसरी विकेट चाहिएको छ।
लागि सबैभन्दा उपयुक्त स्टेनलेस स्टिल वाटर ट्याङ्क पञ्चकन्या एसएस ट्याङ्क 10 वर्षदेखि गुणस्तरीय सेवामा समर्पित।
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी ब्रान्डको असली नै रोज
क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ, मूल्य होइन।
नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ भारत साउजी।
अब उत्सव हुन्छ अझै बढी रमाइलो। किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा।
ओभर 24 ओभरमा आएका छन् बलिङ गर्न ललित राज बाङ्से। पहिलो बलमा 0 रन आएको छ। दोस्रो बलमा पनि 0 रन आएको छ। आज भुतेल मामा त यता छेउमा बसिरहेका छन्, उहाँ बलिङ गर्दैनन् क्या हो। कुशल भुतेल, आज भुतेलबाट हामीलाई सेन्चुरी चाहिएको छ। सेन्चुरी चाहिएको छ, सेन्चुरी। तेस्रो बलमा 0 रन। वाइड गएको छ। स्पिनर ललित राज बाङ्से। अहिलेसम्म भने स्पिनरहरूले मात्रै विकेट निकाल्न सकेका छन्। एउटा ललित राज बाङ्सेले र अर्को सन्नी लामिछाने निकालेका छन्।
Accept our sincere apologies. That is a good piece of fielding.
बवाल
Skipper
फिल्डिङ।
will keep it to just a single.
खास गरी
Didn't miss anything too much
Phil
whilst the
ले
audio was
त्यहाँ
gone
जानु
around the big
पर्ने हो,
scorers
तर
there.
प्रयास चाहिँ गरिरहेका थिए।
As we're approaching the halfway stage of this first innings, Andrew Leonard here alongside Manali Patel. former
आज भुटेललाई चाहिँ बलिङमा लगाउनु त उनी ओपनर मान्छेबाट
Raj Banshees into his fifth. His 2 runs come from.
हाम्रो अन्तिम बल गरेर
He's got 1 for 18. It's
1 रन
82.
खर्च 2 रन खर्च गरेर उनी गइसकेका छन्। अब
Wishing you all a happier home.
चिल्लो प्लास्टर मात्र गरेको बाहिरी भित्तामा एसियन पेन्ट्स ट्याम्प लगाइहाल्नुहोस्। यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला। यति कार्पेट, कार्पेटको शहंशाह।
For all those conditions.
अब 25
Absolutely
ओभरमा
an
आउँदैछन्
incredible thematic
बलिङमा
cricket that they're going to play as well to get there. It's a good ladder by the ICC that's been put in place. Make sure that you've got the best of the best to come up and have a chance at representing in the World
सम्पालकानी
Cup.
पहिलो बल लड्नु भएको छ
14 teams to feature in the upcoming ODI World Cup. And of course, the top 4 ranked in the Cricket World Cup League 2 go straight to the
यदि
qualifiers.
नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्स्क्राइब गरिसक्नु होला
We've seen some good positive cricket from the associates at the World Cups. In fact, the T20 World Cup recently. USA qualifying
दोस्रो
for
बल गर्न
the
आइरहेका
Super
छन्
8.
दोस्रो बल पनि
It
डट
also
भएको छ
means
0
it
रन
makes the
आएको छ
qualification process for the next T20 World Cup a lot easier for Canada, as they don't have to face the US in the regional qualifiers.
Yeah, and certainly in a big way brings someone like Bermuda back into the picture for a potential maiden T20 World Cup appearance. Having the 150 over appearance back in 2007, infamously, not just famously, because of that marvelous Dwayne Leverrock catch off Malachi Jones against India. Cammy tests out the short ball.
मिस
Played off the under edge there
एक
to
रन
third
आएको
for
छ
a
अब
single.
13 बलमा
रन पनि ज्यादा थिएन
Yeah, we certainly, I think we all associate cricket lovers, like you and I are,
युट्युबमा चाहिँ बच्चाले हेरिरहेको छन्
very much in favour of the expansion to 20 teams for the T20 World Cup. We saw how much of a success that was, and actually how I think in reality it will get even better, but particularly for the Cricket World Cup, the 2 teams are going to play much more T20I cricket in this cycle now in the next 2 years.
18 सेप्टेम्बर अथवा असोज 2 गते पनि हामी यसरी लाइनमा हुनेछौँ
It's not going to be every Cricket World Cup League 2 series there'll be T20 stapled onto, but
सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु होला
probably more often than not. So we've got 6 T20Is after this. I think then in Namibia it's the same with Namibia, UAE and USA. So those sides should be really well prepared when they go to India and Sri Lanka, but it will be a difficult path to qualify for. USA have that golden ticket of getting there automatically.
फाइनली नेपालले
And
जित्यो
will
भन्न
go back
पाओस्
to the
हामीले
African
आज
regional qualifiers. They'll actually
जसरी
go
नै
to the sub-regional. That'll be next month
अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ हेर्दाखेरि
in
नेपालले
October. Could see
राम्रै
some real
बलिङ गरेको छ
some massive mismatches sides. Like Zimbabwe, the only full member having to go through the process. I think they're going to play against some sides ranked 70th, 80th in the world. So there'll be a few interesting scorecards there.
25 ओभर 4 बलमा 84 रन खर्च गरेर 2 विकेट लगेको छ
We had to beat them on the day. And that meant that they deserve that. I can report one of our cameras has come back up. So it's good to see a bit more of the action. And Canada will also not have it all their own way. Bermuda very nearly took their place off them there. What was that, about a year ago now?
Yeah, last year we all had our hearts in our mouths in that first game against Bermuda in the regional qualifiers. It just goes to show you can never take it for granted. Because on their day, a team that you might say would be a favorite may not be able to pull off what they need on the field.
नयाँ
Of
हुनुहुन्छ
course,
भने
they did
सब्स्क्राइब
eventually
गर्नु
come
होला
out on top of that series, that qualifier Canada.
26 ओभर पनि सकियो अब 26 ओभर सकेर 50 रन खर्च गरेर 2 विकेट निकालेको छ अहिलेसम्म नेपालले हाम्रै बलिङ गरेको छ जोस
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी ब्रान्ड न्यू असली नै लोजो यस्तै ससाना खुसी समेट्नको लागि हिमालयन ब्याङ्कले दिन्छ 1% थप ब्याज दर हिमाल क्रेडिट बचत तथा मुद्दती खाता हिमालयन ब्याङ्क
Here in Canada, we wanted to make sure that
26 ओभर चालु
the
भएको
rain
छ
eased off and that game
बलिङमा
play
आएछन् ललित राजवंशी
Been a funny one as well for
5
Bermuda because
ओभर गरेर
Bermuda had worried more about playing the
18
game
रन
rather
खर्चेर
than
विकेट
trying to
लगेका
not play
छन्
the game because if the game was played they would have got to the World Cup.
26 ओभर चालु भएको छ अब
They kind of
85
got
रन
lost
खर्च
a
गरेर
little
2
bit
विकेट
in
लगेको छ
the war
नेपालले
of making
हामीले
the
जसरी
argument that they
चाहिएको
should
विकेट
be
हो
out there, and as a consequence they never really were at the races down the leg side. They also
Right,
managed
very
that
good,
really, really poorly, whereas Canada managed it really well to put them into a position where they basically just needed to win that last game.
यति नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु होला
Sports Centre there in Hamilton got Canada back to the World Cup, where I only got to play 3 of their games, didn't they? They should have beaten USA in that
Zero
opener,
one.
but continued to seem to have a mental block against them. They were in a dominant position till Aaron Jones played the innings of his lifetime. And they did beat Ireland and rightly so. I'm almost disappointed you haven't mentioned that yet, Manali. Stifled
Wicket,
appeal,
wicket,
probably
wicket,
too
wicket.
far
दिएन.
down, bit of bat involved, not a lot going for it.
हामीले DRS
And
नभएर
then they
वास्तै
also
घाटा
didn't
भएको
win
छ
the
यहाँ.
big contest too. Or, sorry, no, it was Pakistan they gave a big contest to. They didn't get to play in
सुविधा लाग्नुपर्ने
Clark.
खास गरेर.
Yeah, a lot of rain in the Florida fixtures, unfortunately for
अहिलेसम्म
Canada. But
DRS भएको भए
you mentioned it. It's a
4-5
bit of a
wicket
soft
गइहाल्थ्यो
spot,
होला.
that game against the US for us. Put up a lot of runs in that first game, opening match of the World Cup, and just not able to pull it off in the end. Ireland, yeah, it was a good win. How was that, Lenny?
Canada deserved to win. They had played Ireland that day. Good diving
Yes,
stop.
yes.
Again, speed across the ground from Sampal
राम्रो
Khan.
फिल्डिङ
It's the
कुशल
key to that
उकेल.
stop. They were challenging pitches in New York. And, dress it up and pretend they weren't, but 120 was a really good score, and Canada got a bit more than that. It proved to be more than enough.
Yeah.
Square driven away, but the angles are good from Nepal. So
हाम्रो
see a single.
लेग
That's
डाउन
where
आएको
the
छ.
majority of the fans are, probably 200 or 300 in. Well, there are a few umbrellas being used, but not for rain. It's a very pleasant sunny day.
It looks pleasant on the screen. It is going to get pretty hot today. Look, Lenny, we talk about those 1% factors in cricket. T20 cricket really gives you very little wiggle room when you don't get those 1%ers right. And against the US in that opening match, Canada just not able to hold it together. The nerves were coming into play. And when you're at that top level,
दामी
you really have to make sure it's a mental game at that point. Everyone is physically able, everyone is physically
लाइक सब्स्क्राइब
fairly close, but if you can't hold the nerve together, if you can't hold your mental game, then it's not going to
Point gets us to the end. Over 27, Canada 87 for 2.
DHI हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी आउनेछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
चिल्लो प्लास्टर मात्र गरेको बाहिरी भित्तामा एसियन पेन्ट्स ट्याग प्रुफ लगाइहाल्नुहोस्.
मेरो मोबाइलमा चल्छ यो सेवा.
साथी हो गएन भने जिन्दगी बर्बाद गर्नेछु. Mountain Dew डरको अगाडि जित्छ.
27 ओभरमा आएका छन् सम्पाल कामी. सम्पाल कामीले 5 ओभर गरेर 15 रन खर्च गरेका छन् अहिलेसम्म भने.
Cammy round the wicket now. Bit of variety. Definitely an indication that things have not gone the way maybe that Nepal would have liked. Hands on hips all of a sudden in the field. And a surface that we thought was going to be helpful for the bowlers. That found 2 wickets in 27 overs.
And credit to the Canadians as well. They've anchored and they've started to just show a little bit more intent. He's moved on to 36. Harsh Tucker going well on the other end as well.
Not too sure what the plan is here. Because there's only 3 fielders on the leg side.
अहिले भने
Naturally, you imagine a bowler bowling round the wicket is going to be hit to the leg side more often. It's not like it's time for death bowling. It's not like Cammy wasn't getting a bit of assistance from the surface. Now a 4th fielder comes across to plug the gap at mid-wicket. But it just feels to me like Rowan Powell is maybe searching for something that isn't needed. Probably felt that beats everything. Can't believe it's missed, in fact. But it's going to take a miraculous ball like that to pick up a wicket from around the wicket. It's usually a defensive tactic.
Well, that was an absolute ripper.
हामीले 30 ओभरमा पनि 100 करोड गर्न नदिनु छ. अहिले भने 27 ओभर
for some time there.
3 बलमा 90 रन पुगिसकेको छ.
Standing in the middle of the wicket. And it's the height that saved Navneet Dhaliwal.
narrow
Run.
margin for error is. Oh, this is going to probably be 5 runs, and there's nothing that Dhaliwal can do. It's been incredibly swiftly fielded, as always, by Dipender Singh Airi. Dhaliwal's done nothing wrong. He's run his line, and it's going to be 5. That's a bit of insult on to injury at the moment for Nepal. Canada, maybe, if anything, getting on top here. Usually, you would see that the batters shouldn't run from etiquette or the spirit of the game. But once it goes to the rope, as well, England and New Zealand fans know better than anyone from the 2019 World Cup final, when the throw deflected off Ben Stokes' bat and ran away for 5. There's nothing you can do. You can't really blame Dipender Singh Airi either, because he thought there was a run-out opportunity.
Sharp in the field and a quick throw. Unfortunate for the bowler that those runs are going to get counted against him. Some discussion still out there between umpire Navneet Dhaliwal and Sandeep Lamichhane. Discussions about that running after the deflection.
Really not sure about this tactic. Don't think it makes a lot of sense. I'm not sure attempting to buy a wicket or exactly what the plan is. Scorers are struggling with the 5. I understand so doesn't happen too often, but it means that there's been 9 runs from that over. At the end of the 28th, it's 96 for 2.
बाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
Can't tweet. Don't tweet. Selfie stop fantasy.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी ब्रान्डको असली नै हो
विदेशबाट ई-सेवा मनी ट्रान्सफर मार्फत ई-सेवा वालेटमा पैसा पठाउँदा काठमाडौँमा घर जुत्ने मौका
28 ओभरमा आएका जनसनले लामिछाने अनि जसरी नि
So 22 overs left in this first innings.
रहन हैन
Sandeep Lamichhane is going to be recalled to the attack. Still no Dipender Singh Airi, probably the big surprise of the morning. As Powell will turn back to his real wicket-taking threat. He'll look for Lamichhane to impact the game into his 6th over now. Are you surprised by the lack of Dipender Singh Airi's off-spin, even though it's the 2 right-handers out there?
Yeah, he's been very successful with the ball for Nepal, so very surprised that he's not been brought into the attack. Want to try and get another breakthrough here in Nepal.
बलिङमा आएका
Got
छन्
2 batters that are starting to settle down again. And more importantly, Navneet Dhaliwal is very close to that half-century mark, and oftentimes we see once you reach that 50, the level of confidence goes through the roof. You start to open up those shoulders a little bit more.
हामी त्यस्तै गर्यो भने हामी 30 ओभरमा पनि हामी 100 क्रस गर्न दिँदैनौँ
Spoken earlier
30
about
ओभरमा
just
गयो
how
भने
different the conditions are at this League 2 level in terms of all the countries involved in it. You have to really master each and all of those conditions. But something that's helping that right now is all the franchise cricket. A lot of associate players playing all over the world, which has naturally improved the level of cricket.
This comes off an edge and it's going to fall into no man's land agonisingly for the Nepal fans. Between Powell at backward point and Casey out at deep cover. No control at all, and it was a shot built upon the pressure of the 3 previous dots and the fact that Harsaker is just battling it there.
Yeah, 15 off 40. A few too many dot balls for his liking.
Googly at the back of the hand, but oh, this could be a run-out opportunity. Given not out.
रन आउट
Airi, of course it was Airi. Who else would it be?
दिएन पनौती एम्पायर
Quick piece of glove work from Asif Sheikh. Reminder, we don't have replays and we don't have square cameras either. We can't tell you how close it was, but Nepal certainly looked interested. The decision again goes against the visitors.
You have to be so careful when you test that arm.
Henderson Ari, he is quick.
रिप्लाई पछाडिबाट गरे
That's cut away. And again, a good return throw. They'll pick up a quick single. And that's going to be the end of the 29th over, 99 for 2.
99 भएको छ
DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी रहनेछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
चिल्लो प्लास्टर मात्र गरेको बाहिरी भित्तामा एसियन पेट्स ड्याम प्रुफ लगाइहाल्नु.
चेक गर्नु होला अहिले आउँछ
पैसा भन्ने कुरा चिनीलाई पनि चाहिन सक्छ. ठाउँको ठाउँ पैसा पठाउन मिल्ने.
लाइक
भोलिपल्ट मेरो लाइक एकदमै सजिलो.
29 ओभरमा
पैसा पठाऊ, ठाउँको ठाउँ.
नेपालले भने हरिसल 19 रन
यति
खर्च
कार्पेट
गरेर
किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनु होला. यति कार्पेट
2 विकेट
कार्पेटको
लगेको छ
शहंशाह.
जसमा
Seen Harsh Tucker's
राजवंशीले
dad
वाउ
and
बलिङमा आएका छन् हाम्रो
nephew
कप्तान
on the
Red
right
Bordel.
side of where we're seated here in
29 ओभरमा आएका छन्
our commentary tent. Such
Bowling
a
ma.
true supporter
रोहित पौडेल नेपालका कप्तान
of Harsh Tucker,
Yes,
his
ma'am.
father. He's at
नेपालको
every
लक्ष्मी
game that
कप्तान
he
भनेर
plays
चिनिन्छन्
here local, whether it's a local game or whether it's a game that he plays for Canada.
अब
One of the youngsters to have come through the Canadian system,
कप्तानको
Harsh
हातमा छ
Tucker.
बलिङ
From the
कप्तानले जसरी
juniors
विकेट
all the way to
निकाल्नु
the
छ हामीलाई
seniors.
So change in bowling, not the
Yes,
offspin we thought we may see, but going to be the offspin of the captain, Rowan Powell, whose part-time off breaks have definitely become a bit more than that in recent times. Effective bowler, but it's an interesting matchup because the reason we thought we weren't seeing
29 ओभर
Henderson
2
and
बलमा
Ree was
100
because of
क्रस
the
गरेको छ
two right-handers
Canada
increase. The hundreds come up here in the 30th over.
यस्तै गऱ्यो भने हामीले धेरै केटा पनि पाउनु होला 100
Cross to our right.
को पाउँछ होला
I have to say that Canada should be really pleased with their position right
विकेट
now.
चाहियो हामीलाई विकेट
They built well. They brought the 100 up as well.
विकेट चाहिएको छ जसरी नै
9 overs.
आज रातभरि नसुतेर भए पनि
30th
हामीले
over.
नेपालको जितेको हेर्न चाहन्छौँ ओ
I'd said par score about 170, between 175 and 200. You've got a contest on your hands. 30 over mark. You want to try and double that score. It'll get you to about there, 200.
They won a lot more than that given the 8 wickets in hand. I know there's still the wicket-taking threat of Lamachane, but these two on what's been a very green-looking pitch have built a nice partnership for the 3rd wicket.
यस
Just have to be careful, don't they, between the wickets, because Nepal, that's probably where they've looked the sharpest. Not that they bowled really poorly, but they just haven't
हामी
been
खासले
at their
30
very
ओभरमा
best. And
पुगेसम्म 100
understandably,
क्रस
first
गर्न नदिने
international
भनेको
match, proper international,
अनि
3 months.
कप्तानबाट
first
3
format for about 6
रन लगातार
months.
गएर 100 क्रस
There's
भएको
certainly a big difference, isn't there, between the T20s and the
कप्तानले
ODIs.
1 ओभरमा
Against the end of the
4 रन
30th,
खर्च गरेर गएका
3
छन्
for 2.
अब यसै गरी 30 ओभर पनि समाप्त भएको छ
उदाहरणको लागि
हामीले अब 20
सबैभन्दा
ओभरमा
उपयुक्त स्टेनलेस
रन
स्टिल
दिनु
वाटर
पर्दैन
ट्याङ्क पञ्चकन्या एसएस
हामी 20
ट्याङ्क
ओभरमा कम्तीमा
10 वर्षदेखि गुणस्तरीय सेवामा समर्पित
राम्रो बलिङ गर्यो भने हामीले
असली एनर्जी.
जसरी पनि विकेट चाहिएको छ
असली नै लोगो.
प्राकृतिक राग भएको विश्वासिलो गुणस्तरीय अनि राम्रो. नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ धारा साउजी.
हामी अब 30 ओभर पनि सकिएको
Almost
छ
too many
समाप्तिमा
options, isn't there?
30 ओभरमा
You
आएका
look
छन्
at this Nepal team and you think
सन्दीप लामिछाने
they've probably gone in with a bowler too many.
हाम्रा
Gulshan's
स्पिनर
probably in the team as a
सन्दीप
batter.
लामिछाने
But
30 ओभरमा बलिङ गर्न गएका
his
छन् यो 6
overs
ओभर 24
probably
रन
going to be
खर्च गरी
underutilised.
विकेट लगेका छन्
Chan is
ओ
into his 7th now. He'll only have 3 remaining after this one. I just wonder, is the balance of the 11 that Desai has gone with
पहिलो
today
ओभरमा
maybe
0 रन
a little skewed too heavily towards too many bowling options? If you look at
त्यसै
3 of the 4
सेन्चुरी
players
हान्न
not in the team,
नदिनुपर्ने
Arjun
छ
Said,
सेन्चुरी
Anil
हान्न दिनु
Sa and Eric
सेन्चुरी
Sheikh, all
हान्न
batting
नदिनुपर्ने
options.
छ
Rajan Dakal, the only
जसरी
bowler
नै
to have
आउट
said that I
विकेट
can't say
चाहिएको
right
छ हामीलाई सन्दीप लामिछाने यसै
as Chan is clipped down the ground. It looks like Daniel's going to be
Aiko
content
छ
to just putt along, get to 50 in it, and then will it be then he'll really start to try and change gears?
I have a feeling that's when he is going to start to go for it a little bit. 3 runs away now from that half century. he's bought his time out there in
नेपाली
the
नेपाली
middle,
हाफ
and he
सेन्चुरी
has
हान्न
helped
दिँदैन
anchor the innings after
जसरी
those 2
विकेट हार्छ
wickets.
होला
And while we talk about not being dominant, Harsh Tucker on the other end, he is
तर
no
आज भने
stranger to
नेपालबाट
being
विकेट
able to
भने
hit a long
झरेको छैन
ball.
अहिलेसम्म मात्र 2
He's got
विकेट
plenty of
एउटा
time to do
सन्दीप
it. 20
एउटा
overs to come,
ललित
and you mentioned it
राजवंशी
earlier, Lenny. The T20 format has really changed cricket the way we know it.
There's also probably the freedom here for someone's fielded a cover, it's just going to be a top ball. Probably the freedom for Canada just to play out Lamajana here. He's got 3 overs left after this one. If he ends up with 1 for 35, that's absolutely fine. Instead, they're going to take on the bad ones. That's hit down the ground. Again, it's the shortest boundary that there is at this venue. 1 bounce. And it's a welcome boundary for Harsh Thakur.
Well, look back at Harsh Tucker, Sandeep Lavichane. Wasn't too happy with that one, but he went straight down the ground. Harsh Tucker, a lot of confidence on that shot as well, as he picks up a boundary for this Canadian side. "31 overs gone, 108 for 2."
2 विकेट
DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी आउनेछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
नयाँ हुन्छ
सजिलो
सब्स्क्राइब
प्लास्टरबाट गरेको बाहिरी
लाइक
भित्तामा एसियन
गर्नुहोला
पेन्ट्स ट्याप प्रुफ लगाइहाल्नुहोस्।
एपिस ओभर
विदेशबाट
सकेर
ई सेवा मनी ट्रान्सफर
108
मार्फत
रन
ई सेवा वालेटमा पैसा पठाउँदा
2 विकेट
काठमाडौँमा
लगेको छ
हजुर
नेपालले अब 32 ओभर चालु हुन लागेको छ
Can't wait, don't wait. Something's dark fantasy. Well, the 1 over
पाँचौँ
himself, and he's going to turn
एपिसौँ
to
ओभरमा आएका छन् ललित राजवंशी
Rajbanshi now. Sampal Kami's warming up again.
ओहो विशाल साई के छ बाबु के छ भन विशाल साई
Cover region.
मुजी कसलाई भनेको बाबु
It's a big
Thank you,
benefit to
Para.
have so many bowling options in one way, but it can be a blessing and a curse
विशाल
at
बाबु के हो त्यस्तो
the same time.
लाइक सब्स्क्राइबर गर बाबु
Well, he's changing them as often as you would in a T20.
बाबु तिमीलाई म फेरि इन्काउन्टर हान्छु है
Shows his frustrations.
नि नेपाली झिना लागेको बेला यस्तो
Hit.
बोल्नु हुन्न बाबु
A single. Sharky does really well there to stop the
विशाल
potential
बाबु
set.
त्यस्तो नबोल प्लिज
You were just saying, Manali, plenty of batting to come too for Canada. And Nicholas Curtin, this platform that he has, he'll really thrive. He'll
त्यस्तो
short again
नबोल
next.
प्लिज तिम्रो दाइ यहाँ
I do
लाइनमा छ
believe so. I think we're going to see Nick Curtin next if we do see a wicket. And then Shreyas Mova, who's
पहिलो
been
बलमा
so
एक रन
good,
आएको छ अब दोस्रो बल गरिरहेका छन् राजवंशीले
very
दोस्रो बलमा 0
consistent
रन
with his batting.
Yeah, they might look at mixing that up though. Mova's probably not the sort of impact hitter that you would like, is he, at this stage for Canada. Curtin probably in 5. Interesting to see what they do with Dylan Hayliger.
राम्रो कमेन्ट
He
गर
might
बाबु
float up the order a
अरू
little bit
साथीहरू
to
पनि आएका हुन्छन्
try
यता
and come in and take
तिनीहरू के सोचेका हुन्छन्
advantage of those really short straight boundaries. It's an area that he
नयाँ
loves to hit.
हुनुहुन्छ भने लाइक सब्स्क्राइबर
It's almost like a
गरिदिनु होला
shadow boxing game here. Neither side's necessarily ahead.
अब
But I don't think
31
either
ओभरको
side is
चौथो बल
overly
गरिरहेका
comfortable
छन्
in their position either.
राजवंशीले ओ
Rajbanshi does
चौथो
well
ओभर
on his
बलमा
own
पनि
bowling. You can see Thacker's
0
trying
रन
to get
आएको छ
going, but it's just the kind of pitch that maybe
जोस हाम्रै गरेका छन् आज
scoring's
राजवंशीले
never going to be really easy on. It's not that you can't get grind out to 250 or 230 or 240, but the runs that Canada have scored so far
हामीले
today,
जसरी नै आज नेपालले जित्नु
very
पर्ने
hard
छ
earned.
Had to work for every single
पाँचौँ
run.
बल पनि 0
Ball's
रन
not
आएको छ
offering too many bad deliveries. I think time will tell whether they're going to be in a comfortable position or not at the end of this innings.
लास्ट बल पनि 0
Two
रन
ball,
आएको छ
another
अब
over.
एक
Probably
एक रन
favouring
खर्च
Alex
गरेर
Woodward comes
गएका
from
छन्
that one.
ललित राजवंशीले
9 for 2.
अब उत्सव हुन्छ अझै बढी रमाइलो किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा यदि कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न हेर्न बिर्सनुहोला यति कार्पेटको शहंशाह
DHI हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
ठुलो प्लास्टर मात्र गरेको बाहिर हिस्सामा एसियन पेन्ट ट्याम्प्रुफ लगाइहाल्नु. यस्तै ससाना खुसी समय पुरानै ब्ल्याङ्क हुन्छ एक प्रतिशत थप हिमाल क्रेडिट बचतमा
DHI हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
ठुलो प्लास्टर मात्र गरेको बाहिर हिस्सामा एसियन पेन्ट ट्याम्प्रुफ लगाइहाल्नु. प्राकृतिक राग भएको विश्वासिलो
He's not going to get to 50. As Ja finds something from the pitch. Spoke about how you may never be in on this surface, and crucial for Tel takes the catch, a backward point, and Nepal have the third.
2 runs shy of his half century, Navneet Dhaliwal. And this is a good delivery. Hitting the deck hard, getting the bouncer in. He was just trying to guide it, Navneet Dhaliwal.
बोलेकोमा दाइ
Just
सरी
fielded there, he just didn't get the elevation. Easy catch in the end, and Canada lose their third, 109 for 3, as Navneet Dhaliwal goes for 48 of 90 deliveries. He'll be disappointed with this.
That's going to get us to that second drinks break. We'll have a break here. In the commentary box, we'll continue to try and work on these production challenges that are ongoing. Apologies yet again for those.
सरी तपाईहरुलाई नराम्रो लाग्यो सरी
Two-thirds of the
दादाहरु
sessions in the books of the first innings. Canada, 109 for 3.
DHI हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
प्राइड मिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या स्टिल तपाईँको असली एनर्जी ब्रान्डको असली नेडल्स DHI Home Appliances presents Nepalko Vishwakam Yatra, powered by Panchakanya Steel and Asian Paints Smart Gear Tap Pro. Matra, Kantiko Max र हाम्रा डिजिटल प्लेटफर्महरूमा. An 80 release initiative. Title sponsor.
DHI happier home. छुट्टै छ है.
Powered by Pride मिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या स्टिल. ठुलो प्लास्टर मात्र गरेको बाहिर हिस्सामा एसियन पेन्ट ट्याम्प्रुफ लगाइहाल्नु. In association with Something stop like this. Energized by Michael Asli Energy Brand. Asli Needles. Co-sponsored by पैसा पठाउनु
एकछिन रोक्नु होला अहिले त्यसमा चलिरहेको छ
E-सेवा money transfer. पहिलो रोजाइ.
NSG प्राप्त शुद्ध दोरीको तेल धारा उच्च
नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्सक्राइब गर्नु होला लाइक गर्नु होला
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सनुहोला यति कार्पेटको शहंशाह.
Welcome back after the second drinks break.
ओ विकेट अहिले बलमा विकेट लगेको
Canada
रहेछ
in place for just about a month, isn't it? 6 weeks. His new role, he'll try to crease at number 5.
विकेट
He
विकेट
has, but
विकेट
plenty of
चाहियो
work to do. That's what
उसमा
Ja
32 ओभरमा आएर बल्ल एउटा विकेट लगेर 3वटा विकेट भएको छ अब हामीले यसरी विकेट लगातार लगेर हामीले टिमलाई अलाउ गर्नुपर्ने छ
Bertel going from backward point to take a good catch. Excellent. Henderson Murray. It's not easy on this
राम्रो
leg
फिल्डिङ
field. Nepal generally
0 रन
outstandingly well. Andrew Leonard here, as always, for Nepal International Samandai. That Bertel former opening batter, captain.
लाइटको क्यामेरा हल्का दामी आएको छैन त्यस कारणले
It's great to be back with you. Great to see you again after
हल्का दामी छैन
it's kind of hard to describe first couple of hours, isn't it?
के
Short, it's now.
गर
Gully position.
अहिले 0 रन आएको
Either
छ
side is ahead. I don't think either side's going to be totally happy with their
तेस्रो बलमा 0 रन
I think only time will tell how this game plays out. It's pretty even Stevens at the moment.
त्यसरी लाइक सब्सक्राइब गरिरहनु होला हामी 18
They picked
सेप्टेम्बर
up
अथवा
wickets at
28
regular
पनि
intervals. It really did mean
बेलुका
one when they just got the wicket.
7:45 मा नेपाल 25 ओमानको खेलमा
Fortunate
पनि
for him,
हामी
got to
त्यसै
48,
लाइनमा
did the
आउनेछौँ
hard work, faced 90 deliveries. Credit to the Netherlands bowlers in picking up those wickets.
आज नेपालले बलिङ पछि राम्रै गरेको छ
gets it away for a single.
विन्द सिंहलाई
To take him on
क्याप्टेन आएको छ
cleanly. Who is very swift between wickets. He's got a
32 ओभर 4 बलमा 110 रन खर्च गरेर 3 विकेट झिकाएको छ नेपालले
It's going to be
भने
interesting how these two do go about running between the
गुलसन
wickets.
झाले भने
Both are quick,
3 ओभर
both
4
call
बलमा
early,
11
and they
रन
call
खर्च
well.
गरेर 1 विकेट निकालेका छन् भने ललित राजवंशीले 1 विकेट र सन्दीप लामिछानेले
A little bit of a
1 विकेट
kick
निकालेको
against the
छ
ground from Henry Airy after that missed chance. They pick up the ball as well as he would have liked. But you know, it just puts a little bit of a doubt in your mind as a batter when you see an attacking fielder like that coming at you.
वाइट गएको छ
just a few signs there. You can see we're only 33 overs in. Some kind of disturbance has been caused to the pitch, the wear and the tear. Imagine the fairly spin-heavy options that Canada had. The likes of Mark Sacker, Samuel Safari was excellent in the most recent tour for Canada, debutant.
यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्सक्राइब गर्नुहोला
Good diving stop.
यस यस
Say 3-year-old's excellent from Vishal Mala.
हाम्रो फिल्डिङ दिन सके
Probably the best part of 40 overs of spin there, potentially for Canada too, is there today?
म त चौका गयो भने सोचेँ यार पछि भीम साकी गएर रोकेका थिए
Together. Some news to us. There's that excellent stop from Vishal Mala. I'll probably repeat it for the one last time. We've had significant on-site production challenges.
अब हाम्रो ओभरको अन्तिम बल
Perish is run back a bit.
गरिरहेका छन् गुलसन झाले
Thought they were initially going to take about an hour or so to solve. About 2 hours in.
विकेट चाहिएको छ हामीलाई
Maybe let's hope the second inning.
हाम्रो ओभरको अन्तिम बल गरेर 1 रन खर्च आएको छ जसमा 1 ओभरमा 4 रन 1 विकेट लगेर गएका छन्
को लागि सबैभन्दा उपयुक्त स्टेनलेस स्टिल वाटर ट्याङ्क पञ्चकन्या एसएस ट्याङ्क 10 वर्षदेखि गुणस्तरीय सेवामा समर्पित तपाईँको असली हेडर्स practically असली हेडर्स
विदेशबाट ई-सेवा मनी ट्रान्सफर मार्फत ई-सेवा वालेटमा पैसा पठाउँदा काठमाडौँमा घर जित्ने मौका
अब 33 ओभरमा आएका छन् हाम्रो कप्तान रोहित पौडेल जसमा नेपालीको लक्की क्याप्टेन पनि भनिन्छ उनले नेपाललाई राम्रो कप्तानी गरेर T20मा पुर्याएका थिए र अब यसरी नै राम्रो कप्तानी गरेर हामीलाई पुर्याउन
Captain, V captain.
चाहन्छौँ
Put himself back into the attack still.
उनले पहिलो ओभर गरेर 4 रन खर्च गरेका थिए अब हाम्रो लागि दोस्रो लागि
Yeah.
पहिलो बलमा 0 रन
Now, smile on his face as always. That's the pair of sunglasses to go with the haircut ahead of the series too for the skipper. This is slug swept away. Really nicely played. Cammy thought he might have been able to cut it off.
चौका गएको छ
One man deep in the leg side square of the wicket to go
दोस्रो बलमा
onside long
चौका
on. It's a good stroke for form.
चौकामा जानुपर्ने
Good signs this for Canada as well. Nick Curtin coming out to the middle just 6 deliveries ago. On the attack with that swing, but placed beautifully. It's timed well, despite the fielder being out there. runs.
आउट गर्नु छ उसलाई
Very good batting. That's excellent. Nicholas Curtin, such a dangerous player. One score of real night at the end. Tricky start to his captaincy career, both from kind of a leadership perspective, but also bat. 4 as well. T20 was at 69 on 8. It was his best against the Netherlands. The only I scored was 114.09.
नहीं चौका
Place, so
यस
could have been the
उसँग
fourth wicket.
राम्रो
Instead, be a single. And Curtin's going to need to get back because backer had slipped. A little bit of everything's happened in that delivery. Could have been 2 different dismissals. The end result, only 1 run.
Was looking at that throw coming for some time, Nick Curtin. All's well that ends well, though. Back to his mark, ready to face the next delivery.
कप्तानले भने अहिले आएर यो गर्न लास्टै रन खर्च गरेका छन्
Quite a bowler that out is quite slow through the air.
हामीले जसरी रन चाहिएको होइन विकेट
Very
चाहिएको
Curtin's innings prey on his aggression and creates an opportunity before he gets in and gets set. Well, I really would have been a great matchup to Curtin. I'm going to find out if it's to bowl.
हेलो
Not far. You can tell me. Gets to the end of the 34. It's 120 for 3.
आज भने नेपालले विकेट निकाल्न सकेको छैन खै के भएर हो कि बङ्गालले जस्तै गरे जस्तै गर्नुपर्ने नि विकेट निकाल्नुपर्छ नि त नेपालले भने 30 वर्षमा राम्रो खेलेको चाहिँ यस अहिले आएर हल्का रन दिइरहेको छ अहिलेको ओभरमा
No compromise with Bharat, Saudi.
चौतिस ओभरमा आएको छन् फेरि गुल्सिन्जा
Another change of bowling. Been plenty of them, isn't there? In fact, it's not coaching down to continue.
हाम्रो पहिलो ओभरको पहिलो बल
Just reacts out of the
0
surface.
runs
This could be a good matchup for Nepal to Curtin with an extra bounce. Yeah, you certainly think that for Powell it's facing with the sharp turn that he'll get because he's slow through the air, just trying to create that opportunity. Not hearing of any injury as such to Pedersen or Reed. We know he goes really difficult ankle issues. I don't think he was any more than 70 or 80% fit at the World Cup. But with the rest that he's had and then GT20 under his belt, probably just a big surprise for us today is that there's been no Irie with the ball yet. That's driven very nicely. Kushamala has had a good day in the field, hasn't he? Another good stop. Probably another 3 runs saved.
The live wires in the field. Live wires and again, just about even Stevens on this. Hard to tell, hard to judge where this game's going to end up at the 50 over mark. Sitting at 121.
जसरी
Losing
विकेट
it
चाहिएको
wicket at
विकेट
crucial
पनि
time in a
निकाल्न
set
सकेको छैन
batter.
यसमा।
That being Dhaliwal.
जसरी साउथ अफ्रिकाले
Do you get
गरेको
a
थियो
feeling
त्यसरी
that Merstacker
त्यसै गरी
has to get going?
विकेट निकाल्नु पर्छ नि त
24 up now,
आज
57.
पनि
We're not saying it's
डेफिनेसन
easy scoring.
गरिरहेछौँ बलले गरेको छैन
A strike rate like that in the middle with the batting that's to come, that's not only helpful.
It wouldn't surprise me though if Harsh Tucker is the one who kind of anchors the innings all the way down, and Nick Curtin is the aggressor between the two. Just want to make sure that you have one batter to take you home. We know Nick Curtin is aggressive. We know he's able to put some pressure on the bowlers.
A fumble from Irie of all people. It's so uneven there. That area, you can see the sort of, I don't know what is the matting surface that they play club games on, isn't it? But I went out and walked it, it almost felt like it was concrete as opposed to clay.
It is pretty hard because you want to make sure once you put the matting on, the ball's still going to bounce and play as true as possible. Harsh Tucker going at 43 strike rate, a little bit lower than you would like, lower than what he's used to out in the middle.
See Curtin, he's immediately been very positive. There's one to the side in the background. He wants to do this, he'll walk drinks, he'll his own stretches, he likes to keep fit. He knows that a lot of the fate of his side in this league is going to come down to crunch periods like this. 15 overs to go, neither side's ahead here. Nepal won't be overly pleased, neither will they be too unhappy. Canada are only plodding along at a run rate of more than 3 and over. The next 15 overs are probably going to decide this contest either way. Nepal don't have the strongest away winning record. So this game very much on the line as we get to the end of the 35th. It's 124 for 3.
stainless steel water tank, पंचकन्या SS tank, 10 वर्षदेखि गुणस्तरीय सेवामा समर्पित तपाईको असली एनर्जी अस्ट्रेलिया सानो सानो बचतले नै कुरा गरिरहेका हुन्छन् ती सबै आवश्यकता त्यसैले सानो स्वटु हिमालयन ब्याङ्कमा बचतले नै कुरा गर्नेछन् तपाईँको हरेक आवश्यक हिमालयन ब्याङ्क
फेरि आएका छन् पौडेल अथवा हाम्रो कप्तान विराट पौडेल
And sometimes in life,
अहिले
Manali, you ask really,
दिपेन
really
सिंह
hard,
अहिले आएका छन् अहिले भने
ask really nicely, you get what you
35
ask
ओभरमा
for.
आएका छन् दिपेन
Henderson
सिंह
He's going to have a ball. 8
Nepal.
bowler to be used. Remarkably,
अलराउन्डर
it's hard to not get across how much we love Henderson Hery. He is brilliant to
पहिलो
watch,
बलमा
isn't
जितेर
he? Finally, he's been given the ball. It's like just the 36th over. Can he have an impact on the game? He's the man they call the Tiger, a three-dimensional cricketer. I wonder was there a message sent on by Monty Desai? Hold on, guys. I'm going to get India ball here.
Wonder where the message came from. I started well here, just a single coming off that
विकेट
previous
चाहिएको
delivery.
रन होइन
He's on the mark for ball 1.
जसरी
Always
विकेट
in the
विकेट
game.
ल्याउनुहोस् कमेन्टमा
I think this is the matchup. For me, I understood why Pendle gave himself an over against Curtin. I read to Curtin. You can see causing problems immediately. Angled in and with a turn. Curtin wants a second mix up. Oh, the throw's gone to the wrong end. Irene gets it to the
Yes,
keeper. And he's gone.
wicket.
It's Harsh Thacker.
Wicket. Yes,
Complete
Dipen Singh अहिले wicket.
miscommunication on all the brilliance of Dipender Singh Irene on
Run
show.
out.
Doesn't get the wicket
Run
with
out
the
भएको छ.
ball. But we said the fielding could be the difference between these two sides.
Yes.
If they'd gone immediately, they'd have got back for the second. The throw went to the wrong end. But how well did Irene do to get the throw back to the gloves of Asif Sheikh to whip the bails off?
Out by again.
Has to take the long walk back.
Disaster this for
Wicket.
Canada. Absolute
Dami.
disaster and
दामी पवन साई दामी
unnecessary
दामी
run out. Miscommunication galore.
Yes.
That's what
Baba run out
happens when
गरे.
you've got fielders who are on the mark every single ball. Celebrating the Nepalese. Nick Curtin
यसरी
a little
विकेट विकेट ल्याउनु
disappointed with
साझा
himself on that calling. Nonetheless,
35 सम्म
it does bring
ओभरमा
on the
बल्ल
fourth
विकेट
wicket.
झरेको छ रन आउट भएको छ
Here we go. I think there might have been a second if they both went immediately here. Again, it's that very uneven area that Pendle has to field it on. Curtin initially, I think, said yes. Throw has gone completely the wrong end. I don't know how Irene has done so well here. He's had to throw it over the head. But
Yes,
Nicholas
no
Curtin
move.
too.
विकेट किपर भने यस्तै
Asif
फाइदा
Sheikh
हुन्छ
just
होइन
has to whip the bails off.
माथिको
Discussed
बल
between the two
सबैलाई
batters. A calamitous
आउट
run
गरेका
out.
छन्
And the last thing that Canada needed.
आउट यसरी कस्तो भइरहेछ लाइभ
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनु होला यति कार्पेट
37 ओभरको चौथो बलिङ गर्न लागेका छन् दिपेन्द्र सिंह आइडी नेपालको अलराउन्डर उनले आएर पहिले ओभरमा एउटा विकेट लिन सकेका छन्
So often you'll see those kind of issues when the throw goes to the wrong end, the opportunity squandered, but the quick thinking, the speed of Irish kept it on the run out chance. Outstanding work.
No surprise that it was him involved in that run out as well. Interesting, Irish.
टाइगर
So
चाहिँ
quick,
खतरा
so
हो
aware of his surroundings at all
जस्तै
times.
टाइगर त भनेको होइन
And take it away in terms of credit for the keeper as well.
केही
Bring it
छैन
down
केही
the
छैन
ground.
पछि
Over, he's off the mark as well.
हामीले धेरैको टार्गेट पाउनुहुन्न आज थोरै
Throw was
हामीले
well over
200
the
गर्न
head.
दिनुहुन्न जसरी नि
The wicketkeeper
टाइगर
did
इज
well. Quick
This
reflex to get
player,
it over his head and down to
नेपाली
take the
टिम
bails off.
अलराउन्डर
Sparked the game into life as well, hasn't he? I really enjoyed that moment.
अब
The first day
एकचोटि हामीले कुशल भुटेलको पनि बलिङ देख्न पाउनु पर्यो
a while to adjust.
36 ओभर सकेर 128 रन भएको छ भने 3 विकेट भएको छ
So many run-outs are caused by miscommunication. We both go immediately here. Even with the throw, if that was directed, I think he would have got home. Instead, it was all about Devendra Singh. I really was very best as always.
क्यानाडा क्यानाडामा चलिरहेको छ नेपाल भर्सेस क्यानाडा
And they're teetering in a position now. And it's could be 160 all out, or it could be 230, 240.
नेपाल भर्सेस क्यानाडाको म्याच भइरहेको छ क्यानाडामा
Nova does take a little bit of time to
36
get
ओभर
going as
सकेर
well.
128
He's going to have to be the aggressor.
दिएको छ नेपालले अहिले भने 4 विकेट लगेको छ अहिलेसम्म
Get his eye in for a couple of overs, Shreyas Nova. But the consistency that he's in, there's going to be a little bit of comfort knowing that sometimes bring him home.
है को त्यसमा हाम्रो कमेन्ट गरेको छ
Saw David Warner get run out by Defender Singh.
टाइगर इज द बेस्ट प्लेयर
A
नेपाल
rocket
अलराउन्डर
of an arm all the way for the team.
अब
David Warner had
36
no
ओभरमा आएका
chance on
छन्
that.
बलिङ गर्न रोहित पौडेल हाम्रो कप्तान लक्की कप्तान
That day,
उनले
every batter watched very closely when
राम्रो
the ball went
प्रदर्शन
to
गरेर
that man.
नेपालले T20 वर्ल्ड कपमा पुगेका थिए र यसरी हामी ओडिआई वर्ल्ड कपमा पनि पुग्न चाहन्छौँ विशाल साई भन्ने को है कस्तो नराम्रो कमेन्ट गरेको छ अहिलेसम्म सिनियर त सिनियर साथी हो तर जिस्केर चाहिँ नराम्रो कमेन्ट गरेको छ क्या अहिलेसम्म भने हाम्रो कप्तानले मात्रै रन खाएका छन् धेरै जसो नत्र अहिले अरू कोहीले खाएको छैन आउँदै गर्नुहोस् नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने लाइक सब्सक्राइब गरेर विकेट झार्नु पर्यो विकेट विकेट क्याच 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 भएन तर हाम्रो भुटेल नमरे क्याच गर्न सकेनन् हल्का ढिला पुग्नुभयो
Good signs that.
रन
Someone who normally likes to take a few deliveries to get his eye in. Knows that he doesn't
हाम्रो
have a
भने
lot of time
कप्तानको
on his
भने
hands.
अहिलेसम्म बलिङ राम्रो भएको छैन उनले रन मात्रै
Tried
खाइरहेका छन्
Nova's to come in this first innings.
And now he's gone. The aggression pays the price. It's a good catch from Gulshan Jah. Held going swiftly to
Wicket.
his right. And then
Wicket
Palmer
जस्तो लाग्यो
started
wicket,
to
wicket.
focus the hosts.
विकेट चढ्यो विकेट क्याच हेलो हेलो भाइ विकेट विकेट क्याच विकेट
Delivery as a real
Wilson
goal
Jale
in
catch
down
गरेका
the
छन्
track, and this is a very good catch.
विकेट विकेट
Very
हेर्नुहोस्
good catch, and it's a very good
अब
wicket.
5 विकेट
Nova
पुगिसकेको
has
छ
been so consistent
36
so
ओभरमा
far for Canada.
लास्ट बलमा क्याच
Just hold out.
भएको थियो
Use of the feet again. No elevation on that shot. They lose their fifth. Canada 130 feet for five, and those wheels are just starting to come off here.
यसरी नै हामीले विकेट झार्नु छ
अब उत्सव हुन्छ अझै बढी रमाइलो
हामी 50 ओभर टेक्नु छैन यिनीहरूले त्यसरी विकेट झारेर टिम अल आउट गर्नु छ
कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनु होला
अब 5 विकेट चाहिएको छ टिम अल आउट गर्ने कम्तीमा हामीले दुई तिनजना ब्याटरहरूलाई आउट गर्नुपर्छ पछि बलरहरू त त्यसै आउट भइहाल्छन् 5 तिनजनालाई आउट गर्नुपर्छ भने पछि त्यसपछि बलरहरू आउँछन् हामीले भने अब तिनजना ब्याटरहरू जसरी नै आउट गर्नु छ फेरि आएका छन् दिपेन्द्र सिंह ऐरी
I was dismissed. Henderson Reed was almost running off in celebration.
एक रन
He's just clicked pad as if what he was signal looked for. Inside edge. I thought it was the leg stump that was going to move back. Oh, is it inside edge? Onto the pad.
त्यसरी आउट जस्तो
I
लाग्छ
have no
मलाई
idea how dismissed this was.
He survives. Nick Curtin survives and he picks up a single. And Malinger now face very defensive from the man. Big man first up.
दोस्रो बलमा 0 रन हामीले यस्तै बलिङ गर्नुपर्छ जस हाम्रो ब्याच छ हल्का हाम्रो टिममा भने कप्तानबाट चाहिँ हल्का रन धेरै आयो आज अरूबाट भने ठिकै आइरहेको छ अहिलेसम्म ऊ
The lusty blows towards the end of an innings. Still have time to get another partnership here. Plays out.
बत्ती बाल्नु
Harry is so quick between his deliveries.
क्याच क्याच गर्नु पर्यो क्याच 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 क्याच
Likes to do.
ऊ क्याच भएन यार
That's not where he really is.
जस्तो यार आज खै यार कति क्याच भयो यार भने त मैले अब 5 जना आउट भइसक्यो फेरि हामी 3 जना जसरी आउट गर्नु छ त्यसपछि ब्याटरहरू मात्रै बलरहरू मात्रै आउँछन् बलर आएर चाहिँ हामीले टिमलाई अल आउट गर्न सरल हुन्छ यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्सक्राइब गर्नुहोला लाइक कमेन्ट गर्नुहोला त्यसरी नै सब्सक्राइब गरिरहनुहोला हामी यही फेरि सेप्टेम्बर 18 को बेलुका 7 बजे 45 मिनटमा अमन भचेस नेपालको गेममा पनि हामी आउनेछौँ अब फेरि आएका छन् कप्तानले हल्का धेरै रन दिन्छ कि त्यही जग्गा लाग्यो पहिल्यै बलमा कप्तानको रन आएको थियो
More numbers here now. Still very early in there. No guy here. 2018. There's no guy Centurion.
अरू हामी कप्तानमा चाहिँ हल्का रन आउँछ के हो जिगरे कप्तानले चाहिँ जस्ट हाम्रो खेल्नुपर्छ नि हल्का पहिला 3 ओभर 2 बलमा 28 रन खर्च गरिसक्यो मान्छेले 5 ओभर गरेर त्यति रन खर्च गरेका छैनन्
going down. Thanks for either, did it? But Turkey kept designing it very well and pulls it away. The shortest part of the ground gets more of
चौका खायो कप्तान भने साँच्चै यार आज कप्तानै चालु गरेको छ हामीले यसपछि कप्तानले बलिङमा नलाउनु
Good strike rate for him as well.
very good. So that loss ratio is overall slightly more than
अबदेखि कप्तानले बलिङमा नलगाए हुन्छ यति रन खाइदिन्छ यहाँ कप्तान अरू प्लेयर त हेर न 5-6 ओभर गरेर यति रन खाएको छैन दुई चौका खाइसक्यो एक चौका अघि
general table now. In terms of top four slots, I think Scotland are a real record. Once they lost to something.
नेदरल्यान्ड आज म्याचमा छ म्याचमा जितेर पोइन्ट टेबलको पहिलोमा छ भने पोइन्ट टेबलको दोस्रोमा चाहिँ स्कोटल्यान्ड छ भने पोइन्ट टेबलको तेस्रो नम्बरमा चाहिँ क्यानाडा छ भने हामी आज तेस्रो नम्बर क्यानाडासँग भेटिरहेको छ नेपाल पनि पोइन्ट टेबलको 7 नम्बरमा छ नेपालले 4 गेममा यो गेम जितेको छ भने 3 गेम हारेको छ
प्लास्टमा मात्र गरेको बाहिरी खुट्टामा एसियन पेन्ट ट्याप लगाए हात
अब 39 को ओभर चालु भएको छ बलिङमा आएका छन् दिपेन्द्र सिंहडी दिपेन्द्र सिंहडी 2 ओभर गरेर 7 रन खर्च गरेको अनि कप्तानले भने आज लास्टै रन खायो अरे 0 रन कप्तानले पहिला आएर यो 2 रन चौका खाइदिन्छ त्यही चाहिँ होला कि आज बलिङ
And the off-field criteria is infrastructure is great. It's developed.
क्याच भनेको चौका गयो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
Big one, and they get very lucky to get
चौका गयो
Well, he's out there for that purpose. Try and bring some runs on the board. First time
So
for
can
Russian
I-
and
yeah,
Dylan
that's good.
Ehlinger. Didn't go where it intended. He's trying to go down the ground. Speed as well. Unfortunately, he's gone in the opposite direction.
फिल्डिङ पछाडि भएको भए क्याच हुन्थ्यो होला
Still
खास
pick up 4 runs here.
great diving stop, but
Oh.
nearly a run-out chance.
दिनुपर्छ नि
Wanted to run out, and I could have got it out of his hands. May well have been the second run out
Listen,
hurt the
I'm
ball.
listening, I'm
Ehlinger, but he just kept going. Hurt didn't respond to the call.
You have to be watchful. Don't want another run out. Don't want another senseless hit here.
हामीले चाहिएको भने विकेट हो रन होइन
Mark here,
हामीले
Canada.
रन गर्नु पछिको हाम्रो गेममा चाहिएको जसरी नै रन चाहिएको हामी पछि त आज हाम्रो ओपनरहरूले सेन्चुरी हान्नुपर्छ जसरी नै
Wickets. Never know when that fiery throw's coming in.
It's a pretty good over. Easily could have been the sixth wicket. Instead, 5 runs from it.
अब 40 ओभर पनि समाप्त भइसकेको छ 40 ओभरमा 149 रन र 5 विकेट लगेको छ हामी नेपालले अब 4 ओभरमा हामीले सम्पूर्ण
No compromise with
रन दिनुहुन्न
पानी भण्डारणको लागि
हामी 10 ओभर राम्रो खेल्नुपर्छ रन नदिएर
कन्या एसएस ट्याग 10 वर्षदेखि गुणस्तरीय सेवामा समर्पित
नयाँ च्यानललाई सब्सक्राइब गर्नु होला
प्राकृतिक राग भएको विश्वासिलो गुणस्तरीय अनि राम्रो No compromise with Dhara Saudi.
Third power play, I think it was Lamachani. Beard ends up getting himself stumped.
40 ओभरमा हालेछन् सन्दीप लामिछाने
There will be one thing and one thing only that Sandeep Lamachani here. Witness. Got a hunger for them unrivaled. Never seen. Fastest ever club in Ireland. 1-2 days. And I think he'll look at this as a real opportunity to get probably 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 extra days.
Contest on Dylan Gallagher beats all those variations.
Way out towards the man. I think it's Irie, is it out there? He can't get there. Well, nobody will. It's going to be a boundary 4. He gets applause from Sandeep Lamachani. Of course, it's defender Singh Irie. He's absolutely everywhere.
He is flying through the air there in the deep, but that ball was struck so powerfully from Dylan Gallagher. Got in a position quickly. Just has so much power. Quick hands through the ball. Races away. No chance there in the deep.
There's the movement. Lamachani's convinced the umpire has absolutely no use whatsoever.
Gallagher, he's walked off as soon as he tries to get the bat on that. Out of the line of the ball as quickly.
Oh wow, this has gone miles. One of the biggest you would ever see anywhere in the world. He hits a massive ball, does Dylan Hayliger. Over pitch from Lamachani, and it's gone over the retaining net. We're going to see new balls called for. It's not a big straight boundary, but that was 6 anywhere in the world. What a strike.
When you
लास्टमा
were
एउटा
asking if
कस्तो
anyone
हुन्थ्यो क्या
cleared that netting there,
30 ओभरसम्म यस्तो
and
राम्रो
Dylan
खेलेको थिएँ
Gallagher says, I'll give you live action of that. Man, did he strike that
जसरी
straight
हामी
down
यो
the
ब्याटरलाई
ground.
आउट
And
हुनेछ
some pressure here on Sandeep Lamichan. He's gone for 10 runs, 1-4 into 6. There's still 2 deliveries to come in the over, and this is why Dylan Gallagher sent up the order.
I don't think anyone hits a bigger ball in associate cricket really than Hayliger. He's broad-shouldered, and a great time.
नेपालका सानहरू बसिरहेको छन् छेउमा 17 point
Classic. 7 meters straight boundary. Would add another 5, maybe 6 to the retaining fence at 63. Why is that retaining fence?
About 30. Close to 40 feet.
It's not a big
This side screen is
10 meters.
20 feet.
आज किन नेपालले विकेटै निकाल्न सकेको छैन क्या
They were.
So, I'll try and put it in the way I understand it. The side screen is about 20 feet. So double that from there, you're about 40 feet up in the air. You got to Google out.
We're going to have to pull it.
यिनीहरूको मात्रै गेम गराउँछन् क्यालकुलेट
दुइटै गर्नु
12 or 13 meters
दुइटै
high.
गरेर
And it's
रातभर
gone what? 10 meters, 8 meters to the
दिउँसो
ground?
भयो
यहीँ भनेको मैले
It has to be close to 100 meter hit.
त्यहीँको बिहान हो
And it was the trajectory of the ball was going up as it passed the net. A remarkable strike. Ball called for, not sure. He said it was going to be an interesting matchup. Seeing Lamachani before in ODIs. Committed to stay. Smile between him and much bigger Hayliger. Asking Cam was the one that's March 2023. One fastest over a century. A lot of the damage in that one was all the damage in that third power play. It's a risk reward.
First real sign of aggression, but it's rolling on the back foot. And on the other end, they've got a terrific curve. DHI हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी आउँछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
प्राइम मिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेलदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
Got to the dog bowl. Some reservation what to bowl here. Yes.
Track is in dead ground. Road now is there. It's a lot. It's a simple.
Attention's very clear, Dylan Gallagher. Not afraid to use down the track. Open up those shoulders. He's out there for the remaining 8.5 overs. I think the throw's going to have mammoth total to chase down.
Kurt recognising here that hold on, Maylig is on one. He's got not been an X factor, he's been a wild card, a wallet to him. Certainly, there's an opportunity here. Say they're standing, it creates a running opportunity. Very rapid across the crease themselves. And standing really they pass that.
Looking about 20, 30 yards there.
of their big hits, and it's 6 more to the total.
4 good deliveries, and the 5th one goes for maximum. Dylan Haliger, what are you doing here? A bit of a mess of Sunday Balshane's rolling fingers.
लास्ट बलमा 6 दिदियो भाइ सन्दीपले 6 रन दिदियो
Side. We moved up to 171. One delivery, he's coming the over. It looks like we might see another new ball here. Someone's lost in the bushes. Ball out there. Hit. Ball is well, I think I can call that ball. Turns out this is a good change in the batting lineup for Canada. Dylan Haliger up the order. Plenty of overs to spare. And the over mark. Making a mark with the bat. Good strategy this from Canadian side. Rocks the ball back. One delivery to come in the over. A little bit of pressure for Sandy Flavitane to finish strong.
चाँदी सकियो